Hey guys, how's it going? It's Al. We have a week 12 recap for you. Thank you guys for being here on the Fantasy Football channel. If you're new here, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We do this video every single Monday. I go over everything that happened in the previous week. We're going to walk through best buys, which included 2 slates because of the Thanksgiving slate, as well as the main slate. We're going to go over whether I was right or wrong in all the plays that I suggested in Best Buys. We're going to go over my millionaire maker lineups, my high stakes lineups, my rainmakers lineups, and we're going to shout out the top 10 finishers in the SmizzGang Listener League. So let's go.
He's a legend.
Make sure that you jump in our community Discord over at smizzle.tv/Discord. Links to that and everything else are in the link tree at smizzle.tv/links. Very easy to get to. Just click on that link right there. It'll take you here. You can follow me on Twitch. You can find the Listener League. You can find the Discord. Our charity fundraiser, which we're approaching $50,000 raised on the year, which will trigger another $10,000 from me. So definitely jump in our Discord because it is a place to be, especially if you're a channel member here on the main YouTube channel. You can go to smizzle.tv/join. It's $5 a month. If you're a channel member on the main channel, or if you are a Twitch subscriber, you get access to all the VIP rooms because daily fantasy is a very isolating game to play. So why not surround yourself with some great individuals in a Discord that's been around for 5 years with 7,000 people partnered with Discord, everything else. Make sure that you get in there today. Here's best buys from last week. It's my ESPN Plus article. If you guys did not already know, we have some hits and we have some misses this week. There were some things that I got right, some things that I got wrong. Let's go over all of them. Patrick Mahomes, 27 of 42 for 320 yards and a touchdown. Ran for 36 yards, 22.4 points. He was fine. They just get entirely too cute around the goal line, and I hate it. Geno Smith, 24.3 points. He was a smash at 6K. And the player that we advise you use in cash games this week on the Anti-Tinkercast on Sunday morning. Hopefully you went that route. Threw for 328 and 2 touchdowns in this game. Smash at 6K. Tua Tagovailoa, 15.96. Not enough, but he threw for 299 yards. He also threw only 1 touchdown. Can you just not let him get back in and throw one more pass? Get him to 300. That's so cruel to us. I mean, I understand why you make that move when you're up 30-0, but like, can you think about the daily fantasy players, especially if you're just going to throw the ball all over the park in a game that you're already up like 24 points in the first half and keep throwing the ball? He was very efficient, completed 22 of 36, 85 yards to each of his 2 main wide receivers, but just didn't get there. Josh Allen on Thanksgiving. Here's the Thanksgiving meal, as I said. Thanksgiving week content is very difficult to do. I'm glad that we're past Thanksgiving week in terms of being a content creator. Threw for 253 and 2 touchdowns. Ran 10 times for 78 yards and a touchdown. Scored over 30 DraftKings points again. He was a smash. Josh Jacobs, smash. He's going to run into some resistance in a couple of weeks. Like as they get into the fantasy playoffs, weeks 15, 16, 17, the Raiders have some really tough matchups. 2 of them specifically. They play New England in week 15. In week 17, I think they play against San Francisco. So like we'll deal with that as daily fantasy players when we get there. But like right now, his usage is tremendous. If they're playing from behind, they're throwing him the ball. If they're playing from ahead or neutral game script situations, they are running the ball. And they're running it extremely effectively for a team that doesn't win a lot of football games. Now, they won the last couple, both with walk-offs, both in overtime, and foreshadowing. Both of those things benefited my lineups. Hopefully they benefited yours as he carried the ball 33 times for 229 yards and 2 touchdowns, including that 86-yard walk-off. Caught 6 of 7 passes, 40 opportunities in week 12 is absurd. 74 yards, 51.3 DraftKings points. The smash emotes should be flowing in chat. Ken Walker III didn't have a good day efficiency-wise, but he was fine. He was fine because he scored 2 touchdowns, caught 1 ball on 1 target, ran it 14 times for 26 yards, less than 2 yards per carry. The Raiders defense did a very good job against Ken Walker, except for allowing him into the painted area twice. 16.9 points, but 12 of those came on touchdowns. Very lucky for him to have not been a complete fail. So like, I'll take a, hey, he was fine, but we got lucky in that spot. Jeff Wilson Jr., he missed, surprisingly. A game that his team was up 30 points. He had 16 opportunities, 13 of them on the ground, ran for 39 yards and 1 touchdown, which kind of salvaged things a little bit. Scored 12.2. He was fine. He didn't kill you, especially not in cash because he was like 100% played in cash games. But if you played him in tournaments like I did in mass multi-entry, James Conner did not hurt, carried it 25 times, 120 yards, 3 catches on 3 targets, 20 yards and a touchdown, 25 DraftKings points. Absolute smash. We will continue to attack the Los Angeles Chargers because they are terrible at stopping the run. Ramondre Stevenson, another smash, carried it 7 times for 36 yards, but more valuable than that, he caught 9 of 10 targets that were headed his way for 76 yards. 20.2 points with 0 touchdowns. I want players who get there on volume alone. That is what we look for. Speaking of that, DeAndre Hopkins did not get anywhere near the volume that I thought that he was going to get. Only got 6 targets in this game. That's not enough. They need to throw him the ball more. Just force it to him, right? Scheme the ball to your best player in the pass game 10 plus times a game. He got 6 targets, caught 4 of them. One of them was a long touchdown, so he was fine with 18.7 points on 87 yards, but not a smash play. But, you know, sometimes players are just fine. Josh Palmer, meh. 5 catches, 7 targets. The targets were there, only 56 yards, didn't score a touchdown, 10.6. DeAndre Carter had a big game at sub 4K. Garrett Wilson, absolute smash. All of it coming before the rain. Mike White looking like a fantastic game manager, getting the ball in Wilson's hand, and the corpse of Elijah Moore was running around on the field. Like, White double stacks did pretty well yesterday. If you stacked them with those 2 and saved you a lot of money, allow you to pay up for other spots and get different at running back where everybody else was paying down. 5 of 8, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns, 26.4 points. Big smash at 4,300. Sky Moore and Justin Watson. Moore got 6 targets again, caught 5 of them, 36 yards, 7.6 points. He's really just playing that Mecole Hardman role, getting a lot of those bloop passes on like when they put him in motion on the jet sweep and they get a shotgun snap and Mahomes just goes bloop and he catches like the easiest PPR points of all time, right? Where he gets the ball on the run. Touchdowns will come if he stays in that role. Justin Watson basically just doing a lot of cardio on the outside. He only caught 2 balls on 2 targets for 26 yards. He's going to be completely boomer bust. Sky Moore, the better, higher floor play, both with an equal ceiling because they play on the Chiefs and they like to get really cute. Gabe Davis didn't smash. He missed here. 4 catches, 5 targets, 38 yards, 7.8 points. He was a miss, but Amon-Ra St. Brown on Thanksgiving was certainly not. 10 targets, caught 9, 122 and a touchdown, 30.2 points. If you're starting to catch a theme here, I probably did pretty well on Thanksgiving because all the Thanksgiving meals just crushed. Travis Kelce caught a long touchdown, but again, they got way too cute. He had a bunch of end zone targets. One of them on like a double throwback from the 4-yard line that they turned into a 20-yard attempt. Like, again, stop getting so cute, Andy Reid. I get it. Use the changeup to throw them off the scent, but you can't you're not Doug Jones. Throw the fastball every once in a while. It's okay. They can't stop it. Just throw the ball to Kelce in normal ways. You'll be fine. He had 15.7 points. Evan Ingram, big miss. I'll take an L there. Tyler Higbee, might as well have been named Travis because he wasn't on the field at all. 0.0 points. Like fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son. Dalton Schultz, 19.1 on Thanksgiving, 4 of 4, 31. Not stellar on volume, but he did catch 2 touchdown passes, so that's nice. Both the Panthers and the Chiefs had 11 fantasy points for us this week. And we'll start with the Thanksgiving slate. I did very well in the Millionaire Maker that day. Let's show only mine. I had a very close call in this one. 2 in the top 100 came in 19th in the Millionaire Maker on Thanksgiving with this lineup. So kind of unfortunate with this particular lineup that Nelson Aguilar did not catch that ball on the 50-yard pass that landed on like it was just out of his reach. Like that kind of sucked because that would have given him another catch, 100-yard bonus, would have put me, I was blocked, so I wouldn't have won it, but I would have come in like the top 5 in the Millionaire Maker, which, you know, on Thanksgiving would have been very nice. Solid lineups. The one that came in here was a Mac Jones double, Aguilar and Henry. So that Henry touchdown that got called back, that sucked. And also the Aguilar, that sucked. So F. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in that spot. Really good day for me on Thanksgiving. Whole lot of lineups in the top 1%, 5 of them in the top 500. So solid day there for me on Thursday. Did not do as well. In fact, I lost a lot. $3,000 in entries, won $545 in the Millionaire Maker on the Sunday slate. My best lineup was a Geno double stack, Lockett, Metcalf, brought it back with Jacobs. I ate the Jeff Wilson chalk. It did not taste very good. T. Higgins was solid. Had Woods in this lineup. There were a couple of other spots that probably would have been better. Gronklin did fine. The Panthers had 11 points. My Dolphins lineups didn't end up near the top, but like only one lineup in the top 1%. Nowhere near good enough this week. Just didn't hit on the plays that needed to be hit. I did not have enough Josh Jacobs in those lineups. My high stakes lineup did cash, pays 67. I came in like 35th in this one. The Chargers going for 2 at the end of this game. I basically had a Herbert double stack in high stakes, and then I did a double. I kind of game stacked. I thought this was the best game environment of the day. Neither defense could stop what the other team was going to bring to the table, and I wanted to get as much exposure to this game with a double stack, double bring back as possible. Fully ate the chalk at high stakes at running back because it was just too much value. I tried to differentiate through having Connor and having Njoku, who caught that great touchdown pass and kind of salvaged things there. Had to go down to the Jaguars defense because I couldn't afford any more to get to this. This one ended up doubling the money on that entry fee. At Rainmakers, you can see we're doing very well. This is, I think, the last 30 days. So like in Rainmakers, there's no entry fees, and we've been doing extremely well. Specifically, here's my 2 wins from yesterday. As you saw in the cover, Josh Jacobs, that last run pushed me way up to 3rd place in the Rainmaker tier. This is the most expensive tier. 25K to first. We got 10K for 3rd place. Very flat payouts in Rainmaker. So like, except for Elite, which is like 100K and then 20K. But at Rainmaker and Legendary, much flatter payout structures, which makes it eases the sting if you kind of get edged out by serial numbers are coming right below that. At Legendary tier, same tournament, the Fiat Frenzy at Legendary tier. This is one that we won the week before. 10K to first. Same type of lineup. Remember the one that won me 10K last week with Derek Carr, Josh Jacobs, and Devontae Adams? Well, this week, that lineup's still doing well. Came in 9th in this one. I won $3,400 in that tournament as well. Big week for me. I won like $15,000 overall between DFS and Rainmakers this week. So really solid week for me. Very happy with the way things are going. 2-game, 5-digit win streak across all daily fantasy for me the last 2 weeks. So nice to be able to kind of float for the whole year, try and survive through Rainmakers, like with the way that the year's been going. Like I'd lose in high stakes and then I'd win in Rainmakers and lose in high stakes and win in Rainmakers, and like it just kind of buoy things up or down 10% pretty much every week. But like finally breaking through with 2 5-figure wins back to back is a nice way to kind of move through the second half of the season. Hopefully we can keep that momentum going. J Kush G took down the Thanksgiving Listener League. For those of you who are wondering, where's the Listener League this week? Guys, it was on Thanksgiving slate. We announced that on like every video and Twitter and everything else earlier in the week, but that's where it was. We will see when the Listener League for this week is posted. It will be for the main slate, obviously, but J Kush G going with Josh Allen, Elliott, Singletary, Thielen, Diggs, Amon-Ra, Schultz. McKenzie had a massive day at only 6.5%. That came out of absolutely nowhere. Congratulations to him. Shady Advice came in second. The News. Welcome to the news. Jesse J Dog, DJ Pop 10, Eli Montana 10, Elite Golf 24/7. They're always golfing and they're doing it in an elite manner. Congratulations to them for the 7th place finish. Nate C 30, Summit 19, and Jay Stenger 95. Congratulations to all of you who came in the top 10. Go to smizzle.tv/links and you'll find the Listener League as well as everything else that I do, and look out for another video right there.
He's a legend.